Hi, it's Ali here, and how are you this Friday evening? Have you had a good week? Are you glad that it's the weekend and you can rest? And if you're in the UK, enjoy this lovely weather that we're having. Very unusual, I know, and it has been very humid, but it's so lovely to be able to just get out there in the garden and go out with your friends and family and not have to worry about our awful weather. The rain that we've had in the past has been really bad. But this week, have you had a week that's been really good? You feel good about it, or has it been stressful? The children are off now and the summer holidays. Do you feel that you're juggling work and looking after the children and you just feel completely stressed out? Well, have a few minutes just to sit and listen to this, because today I want to talk to you about fears. I have a lot of clients that come to me, and it there can be so many fears. You could fear of spiders, dogs, flying, clowns, buttons, and then fear of failure or success, fear that you're not enough. So many people come to me with a fear that they just feel that they are not enough in life. And these events that have happened in our past, you might not even know why you have that fear of a spider or of dogs. Or you do have something that's really vivid in your mind, but it doesn't actually mean that that event is the event that's actually triggered your fear. And also with fears, they can grow over time. So let's say when you were small that there was a little tiny dog that was chasing you and you were petrified. And after that event, you were just really wary and quite scared of little dogs. And then as you got older, it was all dogs. And now you're finding it's all animals. And logically, you think, I shouldn't be. They're animals, they're fine. Everyone else seems fine with them. But emotionally, you're petrified. And I particularly find that if you have a fear of spiders. If I put a little bit of black cotton in the corner of a room and then said to someone that had a fear of spiders, is that a spider? I wouldn't do that. But if I did, most people will be on a chair within a split second. They're not even thinking. And this is the thing. When there is conflict between your logical side of your mind and the emotional, emotion always wins. So even though logically you're saying to yourself, that spider is so small, I shouldn't be scared of it. Emotionally, it's run. I'm petrified. And some of these things can be learnt behaviors, and some of them can be from events, because we're only born with two fears, and that's a fear of loud noises and fear of falling. Everything else we learn as we go on to either have that fear, or as I say, a parent could have a real fear of spiders, and every time they see a spider, they're on a chair, they're screaming for someone to get rid of it. You learn that spiders are to be feared. You don't want to go anywhere near them. Or you can have an event, like I said, that little girl that was chased by a puppy or a small dog, and then all of a sudden any small dog that they're scared of. And a really big fear that I'm finding is a fear of public speaking. And this could just be from when you were a child, that your parents are saying, "Oh, be quiet. No, I can't talk to you now," and you're being told not to speak. Or it could be you read something at school and you got a word wrong and everyone laughed at you. And then that's just developed over time. And fears, even though, as I say, logically, you think, I shouldn't be, it's fine. But that emotion, as soon as it comes in, you can't do anything about it. And you can go from a small dog to a big dog to all animals. It can develop over time. So what can you do about it? There are lots of therapies that can help you. But then if you have a massive fear, to talk about it, to go through it, and then feel that you have to face those fears can just be so daunting, and you just want to run the other way. With hypnosis, it's different. The hypnosis that I do is a detox. So the way I like to look at it is it's a little bit like we're a bit of a pressure cooker, and all our life events get piled up. And then when something like a spider, if we're scared of them, we see one, we automatically react. Where if we actually just undid that valve at the top of our head and let go of all those things that we're worried about, scared about, that's holding us back in life, and that's just very gently letting it go. You don't have to deal with that fear. You don't have to deal with the event that happened when you're a child. And also, it's not always the event you think it is. Sometimes it can just be one small thing happens and you're a bit wary. Something else happens, starting to get a bit scared. And then something else happens that's maybe really tiny and you've forgotten about it. That's where your fear started. So sometimes you can actually be working on something consciously, and it's actually not the main reason why you have that fear. With this detox within hypnosis, you don't even have to know, it's just letting it go. And then if there's one particular thing that's maybe happened recently or even when you were a child, that you keep on seeing it and it really upsets you, and that's fueling your fear, there's ways of actually changing that so you see it differently. The emotion doesn't spike. It makes it more logical, and it's just looking at, I don't know, it's like looking at a lump of cheese is no different. Where at the moment you see that piece of cotton, it's just scary and you want to run without even thinking. So, hypnosis is an amazing tool, actually helping with any fears and phobias as well. So, if you'd like to talk to me about having some hypnosis, a way of just talking about what the fear is, and you'd like to book a session, then contact me. My details are below. Just go to my website, www.desireforchange.co.uk. There's all loads of information on there, and also my calendar where you can click and book a free 30-minute discovery call. So you can find out a little bit about me, you can find out more about hypnosis, and I can find out a little bit about yourself, and we can book a session and get rid of that fear that's holding you back, that you sometimes, and I get this from clients, they feel really embarrassed about it. They're so embarrassed that they have a fear of dentists, or they have a fear of flying, or clowns, or fear of being sick. There are so many things you learn as you get older, and you feel there's nothing you can do about it. Well, you can. Hypnosis is a fantastic tool. So if you are dealing with a fear and it is really getting you down and you want to get rid of it and actually just enjoy your life totally, give me a call and we will have a look at how we can help you, and let's get rid of that fear. So I hope you have the most wonderful weekend, and I look forward to speaking to you all next week. Bye bye.